Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 12th, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So it's very interesting. While the singing bowl was singing, I was also looking into the scrying bowl, and I just kept on seeing this large smile, this large kind of Cheshire cat smile coming up, and it was very weird. It's kind of like somebody will smile and then diss you, or smile and then do something underhanded. So just be mindful about that. This person has a disarming smile, but they're still going to do what they need to do, or what they feel they need to do in order to get ahead. So be aware of this. So let's lay out the tarot and then look at everything that's going on. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. Ooh, that's intense, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have the messenger of water and the messenger of fire. We are represented by cups, water energy. So that's going to be very powerful for us, very good for us coming in. We are very proactive during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength card, which is also Leo energy, and the Queen of Wands. I like how the Knight of Wands has become the Queen. So there's a growth here in business skill, but also in passion, in trajectory forward. Then we have Angels and Spirit Guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, Angels. We have the Womb. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So let's look at the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Now we have everything laid out here, just taking it all in. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the 8 of Pentacles. It's very interesting. Be mindful of what you're investing your time and your energy into, because there's something here, vampiric energy, not getting paid for the work that you do, or feeling out in the cold. It's kind of like you're putting all this time, this energy, this effort into something, and people are going to backstep. It's just going to be what they do. And it's going to be very confusing to you, because you're going to be like, wait, that's not fair. They don't care. They really just don't care. And that's going to be hard. That is going to be hard to say, okay, they don't care, they don't see it, they don't understand. We might make ourselves feel better by saying they don't see it, they don't understand. This person, it's kind of like that Cheshire cat smile. They know exactly what they're doing. They're taking the piss. Like, that's just what I'm hearing from Spirit right now, which is a very interesting thing, to hear. And excuse my language, but they're just doing it because they can. And that's it. So here, be very, very, very mindful of this. We have our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have self-mastery. This is the solar plexus chakra. There is a power to us. There's a sense of coming into our power, coming into ourselves, coming into our understanding that we're going to be embracing during this time. It's a sense of, this is me, this is how I shine. It moves us then to our Goddess Oracle energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the ruler. And it says, sometimes you must create and defend boundaries to protect yourself from the invasive or other inappropriate behaviors of others. And that's going to be just it. We need to have those boundaries, to have those rules, that sense of, this is what I do. This is the work I put into something. This is what I do. And then I get to close the door. The closing of the door is very important during this time, because I can just see us being sucked in and sucked in, sucked in. There's somebody at work that does not have, and I would say it could be a family business, but there's a sense of, there's no line between personal space or, personal boundaries and work. This person blurs that line all the time. We have to be mindful of this person. Or this is a person who blurs boundaries. And that's what I'm seeing very, very distinctly here. And they're going to cost us money because of it. Okay. So let's look at this time astrologically speaking, because we have here Jupiter and Neptune are in Pisces for the first time since 1856. This will not happen again till 2188, which is just mind-blowing. So here we have this beautiful energy coming forward. And what this is with Pisces is all about the subconscious and the conscious coming together. Neptune actually rules Pisces. So this is a very powerful placement for Neptune to be in during this time. We have Pisces coming forward right here. And this says intimacy, innovation, and compassion. And then we have Neptune, which is dreams and transcending. We're going to see ourselves during this time looking at what it is that we deeply desire, because Neptune and Jupiter orbit the sun at a much slower pace. So when they come together, when they are in this configuration, it's a sense of our dream having power. And we're not going to see this again for quite some time. So Neptune is the planet of imagination. It rules Pisces, and it is the motivation of our spirituality, of what we emotionally want to bring forward into the world, to either change the world or to change our world for the better. And this brings us to being connected with our higher consciousness, with our higher energy vibration. Now, Jupiter symbolizes our personal gifts that need to be shared. It's just like, this is what I'm on this earth for. So this is a time where these are my dreams. This is why I'm here, to dream and to create. And then on the personal level of, these are my gifts. This is what needs to shine. So Jupiter's downfall is that we don't know when to say no when Jupiter is in charge or comes onto play, because Jupiter is so strong, so powerful, so determined. Zeus's Roman name is Jupiter. So it's, the god of lightning, of thunder. We have this sense of, this is my power. This is where I need to be. So we don't think that anything could go wrong. We feel astoundingly lucky. Jupiter is a very lucky planet. And there's massive opportunities for creative growth during this time if we know our boundaries. And this is going to be a time for us where, again, we have to be mindful that those boundaries are being blurred. There is a sense of, well, if I just keep pushing, or if I just, do it like this, do it like that, I'll be able to get to where I need to be. The knights here are saying defend, defend, defend. Defend emotionally, defend creatively, passionately, and defend prosperously. Because we're going to find that if we move from a place of, okay, I stand my ground, I know what it is that I need and what it is that I want, and then I can move forward, and then I can go after it. We're going to come from a place of power. We also, on the 5th of April, we had Venus move into Pisces, which is giving us this sensitive, compassionate, romantic energy coming forward. Here it says, give and receive love and find value and see the beauty of things. Then we have Mars also coming into play, which says move forward and defend yourself, right? Mars coming and entering into Pisces on the 14th of April, we become even more powerful, because we're going to be prone not just to take action, which is what we think would happen when the god of war comes into play, but no, we're going to step back and say, okay, let me see this. Let me see how things play out. Let me look at the situation. Let me evaluate where I need to be, or how I need to move forward, or where it is that I want to go. And then how do I set things up so that I can get there? This is a time to listen to our intuition, to embrace our daydreams, and to let ourselves be free. Let our emotions be free. Let ourselves feel like we can go after things. Because there is this energy here, and we see it right off the bat with the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, where there's a limitation coming forward. It's coming forward in the sense of, especially in our waking world, in the sense of there's chaos around us. There's chaos around us. It's robbing us of our wealth. Now, it can be that the vampiric energy comes in with the Four of Pentacles, and it's just draining. It's draining. It's overwhelming. I can't get to where it is that I need to be. I can't do what it is that I need to do. So that may very well have to be acknowledged here, Cancer. What is draining me? What is overwhelming me? But there's also this energy of, I'm not playing these games anymore. I'm not taking that attitude of poverty and letting it be who I am or what defines me anymore. I'm opening up the door. The Four of Pentacles is saying, look at what you want. Look at what you're holding on to. This isn't a flow of energy going through us. This is a sense of, I have to hold on. I have to hold on. Yes, we have to be smart with our money. But if we hold on too tightly to things, it's not going to flow naturally. It's not going to bring us the wealth, the prosperity, the abundance that we want and that we need. We can't engage in every single fight. We can't engage with every single person that doesn't agree with us or doesn't, see things the same way or is kind of itching for a fight. This is saying, let them go. Let them go, because they'll drag us down. They really will. And it starts off that way, Cancer, where it's like, I just can't engage in this. I don't want to. And then we have ourselves being the warrior of our emotions, of what we desire. And with the messenger of water, what we're going to find is that inspiration, insights, ideas come to us in the most unlikely ways, from the most unlikely people, or in the most unlikely places. And it's like, oh, but what about this? And maybe I can do this. And we're going to see old dreams starting to come forward, starting to step forward and saying, did you forget me? Did you forget that you wanted this? And the dreams from when we were quite small. Things are going to be speaking to us. And I know that sounds odd to say, but it's going to be the sense of, we're going to be going for a walk or, sitting outside and the wind's going to blow in a certain way. And we're going to be like, oh, well, what about this? And, oh, I haven't thought about that in a while. And we don't know that, the universe is guiding us. Spirit is guiding us. The energy of the earth is guiding us to these ideas, to this place. And it brings us then to the Knight of Fire, right? The messenger of fire, the Knight of Wands. There is a passion that's illuminating our mind. We might find that it's very hard to sleep during this time. We might find that we have a lot of ideas and we want to push through a lot of things. The Knight of Fire is the sense of fire and passion, and illumination is the sense of, I need to move forward. We want to move forward slowly. The Knight of Cups is the second slowest moving knight. The Knight of Wands is the second fastest moving knight. So what we want here is we want for our passion and our emotions to kind of catch up with each other, to be on the same page. And the Knight of Wands can be so proactive, so determined, so focused that we can miss the subtle signs. That's going to be something to be mindful of here. Cancer, not to miss the subtle signs. There is also a sense of somebody coming in, somebody who's a little bit hot-headed, or somebody who has this very kind of passionate, determined, focused way of seeing things. We need to acknowledge that. We need to look at that. We need to kind of look at that person, and because we're going to be kind of drawn to them, but we're also going to say, I need to do my own thing. I need to move myself forward this way. The Knight of Pentacles comes into play, and there's this sense of, this imagery of, I thank you for helping me, or I thank you for protecting me. And there's this energy around us as we're moving forward of being protected when it comes to our finances, when it comes to our wealth. It doesn't mean that we can do stupid things with our money or, really risky things and think, oh, okay, I'm going to be okay. But the Knight of Pentacles is saying, slowly and steadily move forward in fortitude and insight of what you desire, and being smart with how you're spending, being smart with what you're investing in, being smart, if you can invest, of course, being smart with, how it is that things are looking, because there's the sense here of growing, and I just see growing wealth. It's planting those seeds, but it's also defending the land that you planted them on, defending why it is that you're building this, because it would be very easy to walk away. There is a person around us who kind of exemplifies this. And I don't know if it's just a person who inspires us or a person who's in our lives that we find very inspirational. But this person plants their seeds and watches it grow, is very methodical, is very determined, is very focused, is very insightful. And that's going to be somebody that we turn to during this time. The Queen of Wands is this energy of a new dawn, a new day, passion, insight. This is somebody who's very good looking. This is somebody who's very charismatic, has a way about them. It can very well be this Leo energy. There's just a brightness. I just see the sun shining on them in a way, kind of like a spotlight. There is the sense of it takes tremendous strength to do what you do. Even if we think, oh no, it doesn't, it does. It takes tremendous strength to stand forward and to be who it is that we're called to be in this world. It takes bravery. We're going to find that we're stronger than we think we are. There's also a sense of just shining during this time, having a certain light, having a certain way about us. And we're going to think, oh no, I can't do this. And Spirit is saying, why the heck not? Why do I have to hide me away? It moves us to the womb. This is the extra card in this tarot deck, where it's like, this is what has been building inside of me. This is what has been growing. I need to birth it forward. I've been protected and I have been guided. And now it's time to step forward. Because the Two of Pentacles is like, I'm tired of being out of balance. I'm tired of feeling like I have to, get my footing or gain a better understanding. It's like, no, I need to stand in me. I need to, stand up for me, come forward in my life. And then that will balance. That will balance what needs to be balanced. But it's going to be the assertion. It's going to be the authority and the affirmation of self that changes the game and that leads us forward. And that's going to be a really big thing during this time, because we have the subconscious creative energy and we have the powerful assertive energy of Jupiter. And so Neptune and Jupiter come together and they say, can you grow your dreams? And the answer here is absolutely. But we have to realize that our dreams are worth it, because there's somewhere along the way that we were told that they weren't, and it got into our head and we believe it. We believe it even if it's in a little, quiet, dark corner of our mind, we believe it. And so every time we try to step forward into it, we have 18 million procrastinations, 18 million things that need our attention, and we step away from it. This is a time where we don't step away from our dreams. We fight for it. That's why the nights come up so much here. That's why we are strength. We birth it forward. We find our balance. We claim. And that's going to be very important. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And that's the Three of Cups. For me, the Three of Cups has a duality to it. It is the person who raises their cup to us, but doesn't really celebrate us, who can't really celebrate us. That's a person who's incapable of that connection. They're a person who probably should. This could be a parent, this could be a lover, this could be a teacher, this could be a friend, a sibling. They should have been on our side, and they couldn't be. That's okay. We're strong. That's okay. We're moving forward. We're not waiting, because the thing is that we can constantly be waiting for that person to give us the validation that we desperately want, that we feel like we need. And Spirit is saying here, you have people around you who celebrate you. Embrace those people. Don't take them for granted. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra energy. And this is the crown chakra. Spiritual awakening. We are awakening into higher power, higher instincts, higher understanding. We are stepping into ourselves. And there's a knowing that's around us that we can ignore, sure. But why? Step into it. It's going to be very powerful. It's also going to be very overwhelming. We have this sense of self-mastery and we have this sense of awakening, and it's like, oh, can I move forward this way? The answer is yes. We then have our subconscious Goddess Oracle message. And that is the seeker. The meaning of life is to seek ways to give your life meaning, doing so with gratitude, patience, and compassion for both others and yourself. That's just it. We're seeking to give our life meaning. We're seeking the purpose and the power that is us. And now it's time to claim it. We have the Six of Swords. We're taking our knowledge, we're taking our understanding, we're moving forward. We're looking at things in a greater way. And it's like, oh, I can do this. But we're taking what's valuable to us and we're moving it forward. We can't stay in the same place that we once were. And it might be physically moving, but it's also mentally, changing the page. It moves us to the Three of Pentacles. We're working with others, and we need to work with others. That's going to be important. But we also need to have this sense of growth through our work, this sense of, oh, I can see when I was younger. I can see now into my maturity. What it is that I have been cultivating, how it is that I'm moving forward, and not devalue ourselves. That's going to be very important, because there's a sense here of like, I didn't do it in this time period, or I didn't do it, here or there, and now I'm devaluing myself because it should have been done sooner, or it should have been done this way or that way. And Spirit's saying, no, take that energy now and embrace that energy of success. Make sure you know you're worth it. Because we just have a poverty mentality coming forward with the Five of Pentacles. And we need to be aware of that poverty mentality that's going to swipe us. It's going to come in like, and just hit us upside the face. And we're going to think, what the heck? I was doing so well. Why did I just fall off the wagon? Why is everything crumbling? And it's because there is this snagging piece within us, this vampiric energy that pulls us up back, that says you can only get so far, and then chaos has to be a part of your life. The hurt, the pain, the disappointment, that's where you get to live. And it's like, no. It moves us then to our subconscious. And that's the Five of Wands again. Something that gets out of hand. It could have been an offhand comment that meant nothing, but from the person who said it, like it was just something rude or hurtful that people just say when they're angry or stressed or overwhelmed. All of a sudden, it's become a bigger thing. We have the Five of Wands. This is something that can escalate into violence. And we don't want that. We're not here for that. We don't want that in our lives. The Five of Wands is saying, okay, listen. I need to be stabilized within me. You be stabilized within you. You step into you, I'll step into me. And we don't need to, kind of fisticuffs this out at all. It moves us then to the Knight of Swords. So now we have all the knights coming forward. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. We're cutting through doubts and fears and negativity. There is someone around us who's rather blunt and kind of plain spoken. We're going to like that person. It's just going to be like, I don't like that you told me exactly how it is, but I get it. I see it. It's going to be after we talk to them that we realize what they said was useful. But we can get into a fight with this person very easily because they're going to tell us things that we don't necessarily want to hear. And that's going to be okay because we're going to be progressing. We're going to be moving forward. The Knight of Swords, again, cuts through doubts and fears and negativity. It can be this energy around us that's just so act, and don't think it through. We need to be mindful of that. Because if we act and don't think it through, we can get ourselves into, again, a very precarious situation, which we have to be mindful of here, is around us. This energy of, well, I can achieve my dreams. Jupiter and Neptune come together, dreams and power and prosperity, sure. But that's for other people, not for me. We have that mindset crowning everything. So we have to be aware of it. We have to be mindful of it. The Knight of Swords can be like, okay, I'm just going to act because I'm going to show you that I can succeed, I can win. Instead of saying, okay, I have a plan. I'm going to execute that plan with succinct determination and with intense focus. Period. End of discussion. And it's going to elevate me. That's where we want to be. We want to be to that place of elevation. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and intensity of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer. And may blessings always be with you.